Man. So, who's a good Tango? Who's a good Tango? Yes, her name is Tango, apparently. Who's a good Tango? Who's a good Tango? Hey, guys, Jesse's Room here. And today we are playing a little bit more of a Megaman 8-bit Deathmatch. So, let's get down to brass tacks, shall we? No introduction needed. Nothing needs to be done in the hub area, so let's just do this. So, I just wanted to be silent so you could hear that theme. It's actually one of my favorite themes in the game. Time Man is definitely one of my favorites. So, as I was saying, I wanted to let you guys know in advance that everything that you hear now is the exact same audio quality as the last episode. Or at least it should be. I didn't change anything. I actually am recording, like, almost about a few minutes after that last recording, or after episode 2. So, yeah, so whatever happens, happens. It shouldn't change in quality whatsoever, at all, so, yeah. Also, if you recognize this theme, it's the one from the Megaman question mark boss fight. Pretty neat, huh? So, new weapons. We've got Noise Crush. It bounces off walls. When it hits you, when it bounces back and hits you, you create a bigger, louder noise. Like a louder noise blaster. Bigger hitbox, bigger damage. Actually, critical damage. Ow. That is Drill Bomb. Drill Bomb is one of the better bomb items in the game. Really good, decent damage. And if you get that exact hit, if you get that direct hit, it is a critical. You already know about Ice Slasher. This is Shadow Blade. Shadow Blade is Shuriken. It's really similar to that of, jeez, if I could just keep that. Nice one time, man. Congratulations. Amazing. I was not on my A game. To my neck. Let's try that again. I'm over here explaining weapons. Anyways, Danger Rap. What was I saying? I was talking about Shadow Blade, yeah. Similar to Rolling Cutter, if you get it straight through the middle of the hitbox, then you get a critical hit. And let me tell you, this sucker is powerful. Ouch. So, you must be a little curious about that one singular robot master, this really tall one. This is Centaur Man. He's, I think he's from Mega Man 4. If I remember correctly. No, 5. He is from 5. He is from Mega Man 5. He is one of the world's robot masters. He's actually based off of Rome. He is the Roman robot master. We'll get to his weapon and whatnot later on. Hopefully, we get to see it. But yeah. This is Dust Crusher. No matter what it hits, it will split into 4 little mini projectiles that I think have an infinite lifespan, though I'm not entirely sure. I don't know what is hitting me from behind, but I do not like it. Hello? Robots in a corner. Please don't! Please don't! Ow. Ew. Ouch. Anyways, I really want to get some frags with this. Oh man, it is so fun to use this weapon. The area damage just screams. It screams in your face on how good it is. See that? 2 damage. Boom! I love the bomb weapons so much. All of them are so fun to pull off and land. I think this one's probably the easiest to pull off. Also, keep in mind that this weapon has a very limited range. It's... I can't say exactly how far, but know that it does have a pretty short lifespan. You'll want to get good with that weapon a little later on. So, that is 10 kills, 3 deaths, number 1, first place. Obviously, if you win, you get it first place, obviously. 229 time. Alright, this stage is a very interesting one. Unlike all the other Mega Man 1 stages, this one actually has multiple hazards and whatnot. Specifically that. If that is oil, it is an element that we have not seen up until this point, but have been hinted at by Oil Man himself. This is Oil Man's stage. So, any fire that makes contact with oil burns, because oil is flammable. That does not count towards you, though. It actually counts kind of against you. Sort of? It's weird. So, if oil is set on fire, anything that dies to it, is considered a hazard death. Meaning that whatever it is, it's probably, it's going to count against you. So you don't want to die to it, but you can have other NPCs die to it, and it would be a benefit to you. This is Flash Bomb. It is really good. It does maybe 5 damage per second, and it is really, really fast on that damage. Also, no, Fireman's head does not count as a fire source. But any fire source actually counts. Other than that. Rebound Striker. Rebound Striker bounces the wall 3 times. No, I think it just bounces once. Oh, wow, I actually got that. Once it bounces off a surface, it gets more powerful. I forgot to mention, those big oil canisters, they can be shot and they will explode. You can actually die from those, so be careful. Wily Hideout 1. Out of all of them, we get some of the Robot Masters, but not all of them, sadly. For some reason, they couldn't add every Robot Master. It's a very small stage. Blizzard Attack is a very decent weapon for this. One of my favorites, actually. Basically, it shoots 4 damaging snowflakes that... Ow. It shoots 4 damaging snowflakes that fire in... that, close in on one specific area and then spread out. If you get that area, then it's pretty good. Though, the individual ones are pretty good, too. Let's see. Oh yeah, I got Search Snake. That's what it was. Let's see. Crash Bomb. Pretty sure we've already talked about Crash Bomb before. E-Tank is a full health restore. It's a mobile full health restore. Keep that in mind. You can only hold one, though. Unlike W-Tanks, I think you can hold up to 3 W-Tanks. This is Hard Knuckle. Does a lot of damage. Projectile is pretty slow, but it does, like, bounce you back a little. Any punch, any hit, I think is critical damage. This one you're going to have to move a little quick on, because this central area is where most of the bots are going to be fighting. Ouch. Metal Blade. Metal Blade is fun. There, I said it. It's fun. But it's not really the best. Basically, it's a funny weapon that goes wah, 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 multiple times. I'm sorry if that was a little annoying. This is Super Ball, I think it's called. Basically, you kick a ball and it does a lot of damage. It bounces across surfaces. It kicks... Okay, so little misconception with that weapon. It does not kick depending on where you kick it from, but where you're facing. So say you place it like this, and if you walk towards it, like facing this way, it will fire that way. Also, I just killed that guy. I just killed that guy too. Oh, you're screwed. Fireman, you're not making it out. Fireman, you're not making it out. Oh, you might make it out, actually. You might make it out. Ha ha ha! You suck. Will can solve all the world's problems. Alright, Wily's Hideout 1. So, yeah. That was a Wily stage. After every Robot Master stage in the normal game, you usually get to go to Dr. Wily's Hideout, which is the guy we saw from the intro. He's like the big bad of every Mega Man game. No exception here. Obviously, you could tell he was plotting something nefarious. But who knows? So, the same thing translates here. Every 8 Robot Master stages, you will go to a Wily level. Wow, you won again, Jazzy? You're super strong. Yeah. Good match, though. The tournament's super fun. Oh, don't forget. We need to keep an eye on Wily's robots. Those nerds wouldn't dare try anything funny around in front of us. I hope so. Anyway, we should get going. See you around, Jazzy. Did you see that sick frag I got on Time Man? Gunman's right. You are pretty strong. But I could make you stronger. You have potential for so much more, Jazzy. Join me, and I'll give you whatever you desire in the world. I mean, I kind of want a bean burrito, so like... You've chosen poorly. Boomo! Boomo, mo, boomo! Boomo! Boomo, mo, 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 boomo! Jesus. Introducing the Yellow Devil! He is a boss from the first Mega Man game. He's kind of like a mini-boss. Oh my god, Jesus. I don't think I'm gonna make it. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Oh my god, I died. Oh yeah, this is our introduction to the second boss. Boomo, 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 boomo. So yeah, so that boomo thing, right? Yellow Devil can only say boomo, which is a thing that was established in Powered Up of all games. on. Did I? Oh, I have auto aim on. Goodness. No wonder. Alright, the real battle begins! Okay, so after a little bit of that, it doesn't really have a length, but the further you get into it, the more the longer he'll have his eye out. So, in the second phase of the fight, he will chase after you. You could get a pretty close distance from him before he does, like, consecutive hits. But what you want to do is either Buster only him, which takes a little bit, or you could do what most people do. You use Time Slow to slow him down, and then you just use Electroshock, which does a bit more damage. Honestly, Time Slow if you're having problems running away from him. All this boss really comes down to is running around in circles. Maybe collecting a health pack or two. He'll shoot an eye beam, but as long as you strafe left, then you're all good. Maybe backwards a little bit as well. Yeah, even his beams don't hit you. But yeah. You're all good. It wasn't that hard of a fight at all. Ooh. Yes, you do get more mail after each and every time you beat a Wily stage or a boss. Not every time you beat a boss. There are some ones. I've already read this one. Dear Jazzy, you totally rocked in the first racket. I think I may be your biggest fan. Well, your new biggest fan. Oh, sorry. I didn't introduce myself. I'm actually not allowed to introduce myself. This is kind of embarrassing. But that won't stop me from cheering you on. That won't stop me from cheering you on in the tournament. There is a lot of Wily robots in your next few matches. Be careful. I've seen them fight, and they're really strong. I'm sure you can win if you put your mind to it, though. Regards, Asterisk, awesome fan, 92 Asterisk. That was terrible. I'm sorry I had to read that like that. I'm not good at reading. But yeah, we have our own fan. Ain't that cool? So yeah. Oh, so two things you can do. You can either continue to the next one, or you can check out what's going on here. Oh, Jazzy, you're back. We have a bit of a situation here. Gutsman's got missing. Oh no! He was supposed to appear in the Oil Man arena, but he never arrived. Could you keep a lookout for him? I hope he's alright. I think that's what he said, right? Yeah, I hope he's alright. Bomb Man obviously did this because Bomb Man's his best friend. I didn't see Gutsman in the post-match lobby either. Where the heck did Gutsman go? Well, I think we have enough time for a few more matches. Good luck, Jazzy. Chapter 2. Gutsman is missing. Man, this game is awesome. Anyways, hopping right into it, we are in Bubble Man stage. Alright, so now that you've heard the song, time to introduce some new weapons. First new weapon, Laser Trident. This one's a pretty interesting weapon. It's kind of like a sniper in a way. Not really. It's got a very fast speed that accelerates the longer it travels. So keep that in mind. It's pretty good for long range combat rather than very mid-range combat like most other weapons. Keep that in mind. Water balloon is a pelting tool. Basically, it's a weak high damage. It's a weak low damage, very fast firing weapon. It's one of those kind of things. Ouch. Obviously, Bubblelet is here. That's Bubbleman's weapon, if you couldn't tell. Hence, the name, Bubbleman. Ow. That was terrible. No, I'm not really good with the weapons here. The weapon selection here is kind of meh. Not my favorite. So I'm not going to be the best at, every weapon. There are some weapons where I absolutely excel at, like Super Arm, and then some that I am absolutely dog water at, like every other weapon. Water Balloon, I just don't think is very good. In most situations, I would suggest just avoiding it entirely. Your normal Buster is so much better. I needed to grab this. God. What I'm trying to grab is Centaur Flash. That's a very interesting weapon as well. Oh, you know what? Screw this. I'm just going up to them to get him. Bam! 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 Ow. Ooh! Slash Claw! Slash Claw is fun. By the way, this is a hazard. That's a death hazard. Slash Claw is your obligatory close-range knife-type weapon. It doesn't insta-kill like it does in Call of Duty, so it's not really that good. Kind of a 0 out of 10 when it comes to my favorite. But it's still pretty fun to do. I don't really know what the critical hit is supposed to be for this one. I think it's just supposed to be get as close to them as possible, like inside of their hitbox, and then you get a critical hit. Usually it's about 2 slashes at very close range, maybe 3. Usually you want to pick off, already damaged enemies. That's how you'd want to use it. I really want to pick up Centaur Flash, though. Centaur Flash is basically like a screen nuke. It's a weak screen nuke that turns you invisible. Not very good against bots, but pretty good against other players if you're looking for an escape. You're looking for, an escape attempt or something. Or if you're just looking for easy, free damage without needing to dodge. But like I said, it's not a lot of damage at all. Gurgles! I'm pretty sure they can still see you. Oh, no, they don't fire at you, I don't think. I don't know. I mean, I guess they had to make it work somehow. Also, I killed the Joe. He's dead. Bubbleman. 15 frags, 8 deaths, 1 out of 6. I got a first place, and that was 442 seconds. Per minutes, I'm not really sure. anyways, I'm gonna start speaking now about some of the stage. This is Airman stage. A few things go on around here, actually. There are a few unique weapon picks. One of them, in particular, which is one of my favorites, is, if I could grab it, is this fella right here. Gyro Attack. Gyro Attack is a very interesting weapon. This is one of the few weapons in the game that has a alternative fire mode. So when you shoot it and you right click, it splits. Like so. It doesn't do a lot of damage though. Honestly, for one of the few weapons that actually has this mechanic, it's not very good. Honestly, I would rather you use, it's preferred that you would use the normal mode of fire rather than whatever it's trying to make you use. Use main fire instead of alt fire, is what I'm trying to say. If you're daring enough, you can go against the wind and collect some of the other weapons. God, I love flash bombs so much. It's a very bittersweet feeling. Also, just to be clear, that's a wall. That's not like open. That's not like open at all. There are walls where the blue is, so keep that in mind. Not sure why you'd ever, like, need to keep that in mind. Just, it's interesting to know. This is also a wall. Like, you can, like, walk into that. You can kind of see it here. Like, I don't know. Would have been neat if you could see the underside of these platforms, but, it's fine. Developers do what developers do. Alright, I think we have enough time for one more. Heatman. Alright, let's see. We got Burnerman's weapon. It's a flamethrower. I'm pretty sure you saw it in Fireman stage, but I don't think I actually gave much of a comment on it. Actually, I want to come back to this one a little bit later when we get to a certain stage. Because this is one of the few weapons that has a different mechanic depending on the terrain you're using. Also, I'm gonna be quiet so you can hear this. So, yeah. Not much else to say about this stage. This one has a lot of lava hazards, so be wary of that. I myself have had my fair share of very embarrassing deaths where I walk out of my spawn location, jump straight into the lava on accident. It's not fun. Ooh, I actually want to get that. Actually, never mind. I'll hold off on that weapon specifically. That one, we'll get to see a little later. Megaman. Okay, Megaman. Honestly, it's got a pretty different amount of weapons, but not too crazy. So, after this, what is next stage? Yeah, I'm gonna head back to Light Labs. Hello, Light Laboratory. Also, yes, you probably have noticed already, but the seasons change every time you come back to Light Labs. The ice will be frozen over. Fireman's fire will actually go out in the rain, which is a pretty neat detail. Other than that, not much else happens. Just to prove, yes, he is gone. I don't think any of the other Robot Masters say anything about Gutsman's disappearance as of right now. Oh, yeah, right, these. I guess I don't really have to demonstrate it, but, like, here. Yeah, they actually deal damage. Realistically, you can die here if you are that experimental with everything. But, yeah, even, like, the little temperature thing changes, which is a really neat touch. So, yeah, back into the wardrobe room where the mirror is at, so I can see myself and see all my lovely viewers. Lovely viewers can see the Uxie behind the slide, behind the screen, behind the mask. And yeah, not much else to say. In the next episode, we will be tackling both a few more stages. We'll be tackling down Flashman stage, Crashman stage, Metal Man stage, maybe, I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly what stages we're tackling next, but just know that one of them is Flashman stage. Tomorrow we'll start, or next time, not tomorrow, probably tomorrow, I don't know when I'm recording this again, but yeah, afterwards, I'm probably gonna wait for a week to pass, maybe like a few more days to pass, because again, this video was made, like, right after I uploaded the second episode, so this will be the third episode down in the series. That's probably gonna have a few episodes in it. So, yeah. That's about it. That's all I want to say. For whoever's actually out there watching, thank you very much for sticking with me to the series. I know it's pretty weird and cringe hearing my very bad microphone voice, as well as seeing all this unedited footage of me stuttering and whatnot. But personally, I am having a lot of fun with this. So, yeah. Thank you all for watching this episode. May Arceus bless you all. And this has been Jazzy Shroom signing out.